My name is Skeletor. I've been a DJ for the last 9 years of my life. I specifically stick to producing in electronic house, and then from there I expand off into mashups where I bring in a lot of top 40s music, just more well-known stuff, and bring it to a combination of the two genres into a mashup, essentially how that gets built. I was originally pulled onto it by a few artists, two in specific, Slap and Blau. I saw them both live in LA and really enjoyed the shows. I enjoyed the vibes coming off. Also, once I got to college, experiencing Greek life and trying to fit my music into kind of the night scene there was relatively difficult until I kind of saw this overlap. And once I saw the overlap, it was easy to go, okay, I take songs people know and then I put it behind the beats that I like, and it still kind of holds it true to its own. My craziest DJ story, I have a residency at a nightclub called Dirty in downtown Portland. They have an area called the Spin Room. The craziest night we had there was New Year's Eve 2 years ago. When we hit that midnight struck, we had a really hard hitting beat dropping at that point in time. Over 30 bottles of champagne went off, and surprisingly it all happened relatively all on the same cue. I was really surprised that 30 people were able to pop champagne bottles off at the same time. And it was a sticky, nasty mess, but everybody kept going and it was just tons of fun. And I remember leaving that day, and I think at the point I had to like retie my shoes before I left because it was so sticky walking out of the bar that my feet kept sticking to the ground and I almost lost my shoes. My plans ahead, I'm working on producing an album that I'm hoping to release by the end of the year. I've tried to kind of focus away from playing shows and starting to get more time in the studio, further develop my skills and get kind of my own music and really work on my own sound and something I want to be known for. So I've been working on that, and as well working on playing new bigger festivals and just any of the larger events that are around. As well, sent out a poke for Damn Jam to see if they'd let me come and play. Basically just trying to expand more music, more shows, bigger venues, you know, everything points upward at this point. I would like to touch on just kind of the two big important things that I think get dampened in a wrong light with music and what I do and who I've become through this. Most people, when they choose to be a DJ or choose to be a musician, you know, they have that oh snap moment or that epiphany moment where they figure out who they want to be and what their name wants to be, and they're like, oh, you know, I'm going to be the Red Hot Chili Peppers, and like, oh, okay, that works, I like it, it flows, and they just use it. That's kind of what I went on with the first kind of name that I went by, and it didn't work at all, and I forced it, and it showed in my music back when I was younger, and it actually took a pretty critical turning point in my life where I actually had a near-death experience, which is how I got the name Skeletor. I actually did not used to be the strapping young lad in front of you. I used to be almost dead. I was 120 pounds at one point in time after I was hospitalized for 2 weeks, and so that was actually how I got the name Skeletor. My friends, you know, love and true and tried. They tried to make me feel better, so they were making fun of me, of course, because that's how guy friends work. We don't support each other, we make fun of each other. And so they started calling me Skeletor, and I just decided to stick with the name and kind of rebrand it, you know, make my own logo with it, and, you know, stuck with it. And then I kind of realized a few months down the road, like, no, this actually makes sense. Like, it's a rebirthing. Like, I changed my music style then, I changed my direction with it, I changed my goals, everything. And it kind of gave me this new light that, you know, you get one opportunity with all this, and the clock's always ticking, and kind of that overhanging, you know, we're all going to die eventually, but I'm going to live it up until that point. Is really stuck with it. And then the second kind of message that I think gets drowned out in a bad light is electronic music as a whole always has a bad kind of persona around it, and I always try to dampen that as much as I can, because all the songs that I choose to play, especially when I get to do festivals and I get to do non-club scenes, basically the ones where you get larger groups of people together, all the songs I play have a really connected, community, intimate, you know, love each other, love thy neighbor kind of message behind them if you listen to the words. And it's all about coming together and being together in that heated moment. And so those are kind of the two messages, the, you know, living it up before you get too old not to anymore, and then just the connectedness and the community that I like to spread with the idea behind my music. So you can find me at on SoundCloud, it's Skeletor. with a little comma, and then Oregon, just the O-R. As well, I'm on Mixcloud. I'm the only Skeletor on Mixcloud, so I'm there. All my long mixes get posted up there. I also have a Twitter page and an Instagram you can follow, as well as a Facebook page where all of the events and stuff get posted, as well as photos from events and different mixes. And sometimes when I'm feeling lonely, I post things that get people riled up, so I get responses, but it's all in good fun.